Notre Dame is number one.
Notre Dame with a miracle win as the clock
Going
runs.
in. Notre Dame has scored.
It was just a special time with Ara Parseghian. When he came spring of our freshman year, it was jubilant on campus. Impromptu pep rallies at all the dorms. He put people in their proper positions. He was a great personnel man.
He is a great picker of talent and putting people in the right position. You know, John Parseghian was a great linebacker. He started out as a quarterback here. And there were so many guys that mixed back and forth like that. George Kunz was a tight end. He ended up being a great all-pro tackle.
There's an X factor. The X factor is your squad and what their talents are. Your job as a coach is to evaluate that talent and place them in the best positions that they're best suited for. For example, when I came here, they had Duranko and Costa and Snowden. Call it the elephant backfield. We took Paul Costa and made him a defensive end. We made Pete Duranko a defensive tackle, and we made Snowden an offensive tackle. They all made All-American.
John Hewitt, he took him off the scrap heap and won a Heisman Trophy with him. I was a defensive end. He put me at the center where I was an All-American.
I think one of the most dramatic things in college football that has ever taken place from a personnel standpoint is John Hewitt, a senior at the University of Notre Dame, won the Heisman Trophy before he won a letter at Notre Dame. He had not won a letter, and when he got his senior year, and our banquet was after the Heisman Trophy. So that is a dramatic turnaround, and the use of personnel.
Well, one thing about Ara, all he had to do was just look at us. Here's our father. And one thing about dads, they just had a certain look. You know, all they expected from you is just the best.
He's a man large in stature. You would think Coach Parseghian was 7'6". Actually, his normal stature was 5 foot something, 8 or 9.
There was no fear in him, but there was this uncanny trust and this uncanny ability to motivate and inspire us by looking at us. It was just like the first day that, the first game that we were played in. I remember him walking out of the locker room and just pacing back and forth, and all of a sudden he said, "Are you ready?" And we just became ready.
And I like the fact under Ara Parseghian that there wasn't a time when you had to become more emotional, less emotional. People like myself, I have my own emotional way of getting prepared for things, and the more you try to get me excited, the more likely you are to interfere with the process that I have of getting myself going to that other place you have to be when you play football. But Coach Parseghian had a great structure. I mean, you knew where you were supposed to be at every single time of every single day, and this clarity of process allows you to control more of your own emotions and play at a better level. And Coach Parseghian's relationship with us players, where we just shut up and he told us what to do and we did it, no questions asked, and we won football games.
Anything he asked for from us, we gave to him. If he asked us to knock down a wall, we did it. If he asked us to swim across the lake with our uniforms, we did it.
We would not have had the success if it wasn't for his leadership. We would not have had a national championship team if it wasn't for his drive that he transmitted to his team, and the fact that we can accomplish whatever we set our minds to accomplish.
Just playing for Ara was just a great honor because we all give him tremendous respect, honor, and glory because he brought a lot of pride to us all and really showed us how to all become Notre Dame men.